All right, this is section 1.2. Okay, are we ready to go? All right, section 1.2. It has to do with how angles are measured. And the way we're going to do this, because we rely a lot on the coordinate system, X, Y axis. Okay. Who knows what a ray is? R-A-Y. Who knows what a ray is? Yeah. Well, a line, but it has what? It has an end to it. All right. A line goes on forever in either way, but a ray will have a starting point, and then we'll go on forever. That's the difference between a ray and a line. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start this ray at the origin. Okay? And if I run this ray right down the x-axis, how many degrees have I gone? 0. I haven't gone anywhere, right? Let's do a 30-degree rotation. Just take that ray and run it up this way so that this angle here is 30 degrees. That's a 30-degree angle. Okay? We're going to run this, by the way, counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Okay, that's a 30-degree rotation. What would be a 1/2 rotation? Where do you think a 1/2 rotation would be? First of all, what about a full rotation of that ray? It'd be in the same spot. Perfect. It'd be in the same spot. If I started here and went all the way around, how many degrees is that? 360. Okay, so let's take this ray that is 30 degrees, and let's go a full rotation around. What would that be? It would be, how many degrees would it be? 390. It would be, here we have 30. And if I revolve it around again, it would be 390, because it's a 360-degree rotation from this ray, right? Okay, so a 30-degree rotation and a 390-degree rotation are the same thing. And if I revolve it around again, then it's going to be 750 degree. And we're going to wind up in the exact same spot. Does that make sense? Yes? These angles are called coterminal. So if you have to find a coterminal angle, and they say, find a coterminal angle of, let's say, 65 degrees. Find a coterminal angle. All we would do is add 360 to that. That's all we would do. A coterminal angle, adding 360 to that, we would get 425 degrees. Okay? They are coterminal. Remember now, this is a counterclockwise revolving. We're revolving counterclockwise. All right? So let me ask you the question. We said one revolution was 360 degrees. What is a half revolution? 180. Where would that be? If we started, let's start on the x-axis again. And let's revolve a ray 1/2 turn counterclockwise. Where are we going to wind up? 180. Exactly. It'd be from here, perfect. It would just be right here. That's a 180-degree rotation. What about a 3/4 rotation? Where would we wind up? Where? A 3/4 rotation, 3/4 rotation counterclockwise. We would wind up at 270. We'd wind up right here on the y-axis. What about a 5/12 rotation? Where would we wind up? How can we figure it out?
We divide 360 by 12 times that by 4.
Who said it? That's very good. What we would do, look, a 1/2 rotation is really half of 360 degrees. Half of 360 degrees is 180. A 5/12 rotation would be 5/12 times 360. Where do you think that would wind up, and how many degrees is that? And I see you guys going to your calculators. Great. 150 degrees. A 5/12 rotation, so we're going to take that, would be 150 degrees. From here to here is 180. We only want to go 150. We only want to go here. So from here to here is a 150 degree rotation. What's left over? 30 is left over, okay? That's going to be important later on. Okay. So a 5/12 counterclockwise rotation is actually 150 degrees. And how do we get it? Multiply by 360. Okay. A coterminal angle of 150 degrees would be adding 360 to that. So that'd be 410. All right. Counterclockwise rotation. What about a clockwise rotation? Going this way. It would be negative. Did you guys know that from last year? Did you? Good. All right. I'm not sure. I haven't taught Algebra 2 in a few years. I didn't know how much you knew. So you did some trig last year, didn't you? Okay. So if you go this way, maybe we'll go negative 45 degrees. Negative 45 degrees. I'd be impressed if you could tell me if that's negative 45 degrees, what's that? 360 minus 45, or 315. So this would be a 315 degree rotation. Okay? And what are those two angles called? If it's 315 degrees and negative 45 degrees, what are those two angles called? I just told you. Coterminal. Very good. Excellent. All right. If it seems like I'm rushing through this, I kind of am. Quadrants. We have 4 quadrants. This is quadrant 1. Where's quadrant 2? To the left, correct. We usually use Roman numerals. Quadrant 3 is down here. Quadrant 4 is right here. Okay. The 240 degree rotation counterclockwise is in which quadrant? In the 3rd quadrant. The 240 degree rotation counterclockwise is in the 3rd quadrant. Starting here, that's 180, and then 60 more. Okay? Counterclockwise rotation. All right. We're almost done. Believe that? Tell me what this is. Very good. Theta. 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 It's a Greek symbol, and we use that symbol to measure angles. It's one of the symbols we use. So we don't use variables for that. We don't use an x variable, x, y, or z. We use that symbol. All right. So it may say something like, which quadrant is the angle 215 degrees? How about this one? Theta is negative 215 degrees. What quadrant does that lie in? 2. Remember, we're starting here. We're going negative, so we're going clockwise. Here's 180. It's in the second quadrant. Okay, makes sense?
Why are you on negative?
I don't know. I just put a negative up there.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was negative.
Yeah, it's negative.
Okay.
All right. I kind of added that in at the end. All right. If I told you that theta, I'm just going to give you this, and I'm not going to tell you anything about it. Which quadrant is that in? The fourth quadrant. Okay, so theta is in the fourth quadrant. All right. One more problem here. Where does a 1,000-degree rotation, what quadrant does that wind up in? You just keep going, don't you? Let's see if we can figure it out. You sure? I don't know. All right. That's 360, 720. Then what do we have left? 280, right? Here's 270. It's going to be right there. Okay? We're putting 360 into this, okay, which goes around 3 times, and that gives me 720. We subtract, and we have 280 degrees left over. Where's 280? From here to here is 180. Another 90 would give me 270, 280. Okay? Got that, Maddie? Can you follow me? Good. All right. You guys were awesome today. You guys have been very, very good all week. Well, I'm excited about teaching seniors. You guys get it. I want you to do problems. It should be a pretty short lesson. All right. You will be able to finish before you leave today. However, I do want to check your homework from yesterday. And I'm going to have to stop this